Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh, wonderful!
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
it's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick. Yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants? You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
If basically what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth reveal.
That one is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
not
very
so
bad.
good.
Gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5
great
stars.
food. Great food. Stuff gets stolen though. Service is okay.
I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
obviously.
100%. I'm just now
Like,
just oh, this imagining guy's a total frost frost giants giant.
On the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I want that on a
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Welcome back, everybody, to another D20 Live.
Yee.
Everyone's trying to cheer, and we got a little bit of a lag. It is time for the beginning of our werewolf campaign. Which is now existing in the same universe technically as our vampire campaign, run by Sam, who is playing today. So it'll be an interesting experience. If you remember what happened last time, we will actually be playing off of that and now being a whole bunch of heckin' good boys. But it's not about me; it's about my players, and we're going to start from the top with Byron playing. Tell me about your character.
Hi, everybody. Byron, D20 Live player. I'm today am playing Blair Talbot, the Werewolf of Wall Street. Read into that what you will.
Cassie, who are you playing?
Hello everybody, it's me, Cassie D20 Love Chew, and today I'm playing a very good boy. His name is Kimber Sterling, and he is pure of heart and potentially probably dumb of ass.
Following that up, I believe, is our good Chief Macbeth. Chief!
Hi, my name is Connell Macbeth. I today am going to be playing a Colt McGreary detective. Wolfman.
And last but certainly not least, our production manager and general cute woman.
Hello, my name's Madeline, and I like to make muffins. And if you don't like muffins, well then I'll make something else. I'll make maybe crumpets, and maybe not crumpets, and then maybe some cookies. And if not cookies, maybe some madeleines. That'll be nice. Maybe macaroons. I don't know. Whatever you guys are feeling, it'll be great.
I like macaroons. And each and every one of these.
Little pies.
These pies are good.
Each and every one of these characters is a werewolf in the universe of Werewolf the Forsaken. Woo! So, children of
or should we say, ow!
Oh.
Ow.
And of course, we have our announcements. Not next week, but 2 weeks from now, we will be continuing with Star Wars Let's Kill Vader as the players manage to make their way off of the fucking planet after successfully rescuing Jabba the Hutt's pet Rancor. Followed up with Sam continuing on the 30th with us doing our Halloween game of Vampire, where we will be seeing the consequences of this game based on player choice. So I can't tell you what's going to happen in Sam's game because we're about to determine what she's got to deal with.
There are consequences to your actions.
We don't care.
Oh, sweet.
I mean,
Welcome to the
slightly.
Great Werewolf Bake Off.
All right.
Team Soggy Bottoms.
Each of you wake up in your new home in the Burning Pine Mobile Home Park just outside of the city of Toronto. After the last few weeks of moving out here from the great state of New York. New York. Your werewolf clan, which I neglected to name before we got here. What the hell do you guys want your werewolf clan to be?
The good boys.
The good boys?
They're good
good
boys.
boys.
We're the good boy clan.
Good boy clan.
Very good woofers.
Oh, sorry, your pack. Fine. The good wolves.
Very good woofus.
Good woofers.
Good woofers.
Goodest woofers.
The goodeth woofers.
Goodest woofers.
The goodeth woofers. What was once this particular trailer park home, which was once a dilapidated, rundown slum, has since become a warm, well-maintained community filled with people looking to begin their lives as homeowners or those who have fallen on hard times. There's warmth in the community, love, and an exchange of services and aid that ignores cultural differences. Each of you can wake up now. There is you should meet up with your pack leader today. But
I'm already up. You gotta wake up early in order to make bread. Go wake up
Did
early.
anyone want to check if there was any mail to drop off at the community mailbox for him while you were on the way?
It's mail.
Yeah, you can check.
Ooh. I
I
wonder
can do
if
that.
All right, Cassie, with your Kimber, your guy. I believe it's a guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Kimber, you head down. There is in fact a box for him.
Okay.
It's a large cardboard box, about 1 foot by 1 foot all the way around.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Kimber picks up the box.
All right.
And brings it.
The rest of you head over. As you all walk up the rows of trailers, you reach the home of your pack leader, James Dyer. Stupid. James is a dark.
JD.
James is a dark.
JD, my man, what's up?
James is a dark-skinned, muscled. You know what? Screw it. Sam, do we have that picture of Jason Momoa as a werewolf?
You got it.
Can we
There
get
he
it
is.
up in the for the
Get
audience?
Momo in
He's
here.
walking.
Let's get our boy in
Jason
there.
There he
Momoa.
is.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's so sexy.
What a
Momoa.
handsome man.
You're very
That's a
handsome,
good
man.
Momo.
Around him are several children, some his, some from other kids in the community he's babysitting. Anyone can make
That's a good Momo.
Anyone can make a wits plus investigation roll,
Oh,
or wits plus animal ken roll, to get a good look at the scene.
I'll roll that.
oh no. Hang on, what's my investigation there again? Oh, it's only a 1. Alright. And then
It's all right. It's not a hard roll.
I know. What's it?
And
Fuck.
target number should be set to 8. You said?
Yeah, target number should be set to 8.
I got nothing.
Wow, I got no things.
I got a thing.
I got 5 successes.
Whoa.
Well, Byron, you're supposed to re-roll the 10s, but I'm just going to count though. So you notice. This is what you notice. Can't believe I wrote this. You notice that he is talking to the kids like they're dogs a little bit.
Oh gosh.
Now stop. Sorry, let me get his voice. Stop. Sit. Good. Good. All right, now frolic. I gotcha. At
See you
James,
play, I see you're playing a game of JD Says. That's what you're doing, right?
yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. At James's feet is a cooler filled with pop and juice for the kids and beer for the adults. He bids each of you to pick up a lawn chair, the comfy kind, not the shitty metal ones. You know, the kind
So we
that
do.
fold-
So we actually do the Momoa thing of flicking it out
Yeah.
and sitting down.
sitting down in front of him.
Yeah,
I gotta put
Enjoy
down
it,
the
flips
book.
it out.
And he bids the kids to kind of move away. It's all right, kids. Yeah, head back home.
Hang on, I'm gonna give them the muffins before they go, because that's what I like. Just give the muffins to the children.
Can I get a muffin?
Yeah, it was a muffin for you, sir.
Nice.
Here you go, Gov.
Oh, that's always, what kind of muffin is it?
It's carrot. It's got little cream cheese in the middle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
That sounds
Oh.
delicious.
Sam is upselling everyone on her baking.
Look, it's the muffins. It's the good muffins.
It's not even noon, and Colt is already like taking a little sip from like a flask and has like a cigarette kind of dangling out of his mouth.
Well,
He's like,
Blair,
"Oh, I love muffins."
Blair grabs a bottle of beer and just with his claw just kind of flicks the cap off and just. Hey, hair of the dog that bit you. Isn't that right, boss?
Yeah. Although that dog's locked since got his ass
Kim
kicked.
Kimber walks over with the box.
Oh, thank you.
There you
So-
are. Out of character, how do we refer to James? Are we all on like a first name basis with him, or like do we call him Sir? Do we call him Mr. Dyer? Like what do we call
Oh, I'm
him?
gonna call him Governor, because that's what I like calling him. So it's fine.
Traditionally, he is actually your pack alpha, so you can refer to him as such, but it's just James.
Okay.
He's very colloquial.
Yeah.
So he thanks
Morning,
you
James.
for the box.
Yes,
Here's
sir.
the
Alpha
box.
Governor.
For you.
How are you guys doing, by the way? Did you get it all settled in nicely?
I mean, it's a little small. It's not enough for all my flour.
How much flour do you need?
Oh, I've got a couple bags. It's like 6 kilos.
As James opens the box, you see his mood immediately turn. And he looks incredibly angry.
Oh no. Was there a cake in there? Did it get smashed?
And you see him just
Kimber
start...
looked concerned because
Open
he's
the
the one that
box.
brought him the box.
So
What's in the box?
he looks around and you realize he's checking to see if any of the kids are watching. And then he puts the box down on the ground and you realize there's a head inside.
Yeah, I figured it might be a head. Sorry.
I figured
Oh
for
yeah,
something
that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like standing there with a cigarette, like, "Yep,
That's the head.
That tracks.
that tracks." Yeah, this is. So what's up? Do we know this head?
Yeah, he actually says, yeah, that's Ginger. So,
No!
So because this is actually tying into Sam's vampire game. So what happened was Ginger Ginger and I believe her husband, Grout,
Boyfriend.
her boyfriend Grout, came up early before you all settled in here. And they were supposed to be doing reconnaissance and finding out what the deal was with the vampires. And that was their job. So, he looks incredibly pissed, he says. All right, what do you know about the vampires in this area? He starts sealing up the box again.
Oh, not much, sir.
They're a bunch of filthy licks,
Well,
and
that's
they need to be stamped out.
Would you like to
Can
roll
I
some-
do a roll for
Yes,
something like
very
that?
easily, Connell. I would say for you that would be an intelligence streetwise.
Intelligence and streetwise. I got 1 for intelligence. Where did my streetwise go?
Bottom of your,
Oh, it's under social? Yes, okay, there we go. So that's plus another 3. And if this is my territory, do I add 1 to it? Like if Toronto is a space I consider to be my space?
By the story, it shouldn't be, but because it would suck if it didn't, yes, it is your space.
Oh, dope. Then I got 1 success.
1's enough. You know that the city of Toronto, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, was basically seized by the vampires.
Fuck.
Yeah, and they have been making experiments in blood in this with different types by some kind of mutations they're triggering in blood in the city. They are run by a prince named Calidora, who is very unusual because she wasn't a fully grown human when she was turned. She was a little girl.
I'm so mad.
Sorry, I was like, oh, we doing that, are we?
We've been doing it for 2 years.
All right.
I have a thing. Can I do a thing?
What's the thing
Can
you
I
want
use
to
it?
do?
Can I use one of my gifts?
Sure, at any time. What did you want to do?
Yeah. Can I use Eyes of the Dead?
Yes,
shit.
yes, you can. Cassie, would you like to read off what Eyes of the Dead does for us?
Yeah. Okay. So Eyes of the Dead, I get to see the last moments of life reflect in the eyes of the dead. The Aratha can use this facet on any remains, human or otherwise, that still possesses eyes. The eyes do not need to be totally intact, but they must be present. The state of the rest of the corpse is irrelevant. So, does this head have eyes?
Mhm.
Yep.
They're in there.
Okay.
You
Alright.
would have to roll wits plus occult plus wisdom,
Yes.
and it would not be a challenge to use it, so you just got to get 1 success to do it.
Okay, see here. Let me just do a math here. Wits plus occult plus wisdom.
Yeah, which is your wisdom renown. Which should be in the middle under your merits.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's more than I was expecting. Okay, hey, hang on.
Well, if you get 5 successes, we're going to reenact literally the last vampire game real fast.
2.
2? Okay. So let me double check the rules for that. Gains a vision of the last thing you see, impression of what he was feeling at the time, if he sees any people in the image, felt about that person in general. So you see, so it's just a still image, I'm guessing. Not a hard, like, animation kind of thing. But you see a blonde girl in a beautiful gothic, no, not blonde, she's white-haired, isn't she?
She's got white hair.
A white-haired young girl.
Hang on, I do have an image for her.
Do you have the image for her on my computer?
Oh, I don't know if it's on your computer.
I know it's on your computer.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Where am
via
I going to
Facebook.
find it on your computer, Sam, in this kind of a crunch?
Okay, hang on. I know where I can find it. Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second.
While
you're finding that.
he runs off! So, this pause moment is brought to you by the symbol on Connell's chair.
That's a... I know the brand of that chair because my chair is the same brand.
I like my chair. How's the chat enjoying this, by the way? Because I have not...
Hey, chat.
Chat.
How's it going?
Slash. Let's go check in on the chat real quick.
Hi, Con.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go looking back at Jason Momoa for 1 second, just so that way I can get this image.
He got a cigarette.
Oh, you wouldn't got us.
You did not. Why do you have that?
It's a cigar, technically.
Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna get Calidora, just so that way everybody could see what we're talking about.
Well, very, very technically, it's a cigarello. It's a tiny cigar that I'm using in place as a prop.
Okay.
Because I was like, if you're gonna take a second to look up the picture, I'm gonna take a second to go get a prop.
So do we have the picture, Sam?
1 second. It's far back, actually, now that I think about it.
Okay, so I'm going to describe the scene while you're finding it. So
that's good. Let's do that.
She is standing over Ginger. It's clear by her memories and feelings that Grout is dead. There are 4 vampires in front of her, in front of the Prince Calidora, and she hates all 4 of them, viciously, angrily so. I can't remember what the other 3 characters from the vampire game looks like. I can only remember what my character is, and he was a guy with a fucking New York accent vampire who yelled at rats all the time. But she despises all of them.
Alright, I've got the picture. Just give me 2 seconds to actually get it up.
Okay. And she has absolute despise and revulsion for the prince.
Alright, here we go. There's the image of the prince. That's what she looks like. Here we go.
I will say, I would like that outfit.
You forgot Bob Ross Vampire. I did forget Bob Ross Vampire. And absolutely despises her and thinks of her as being ignorant and foolish and stupid as she rips, as the incredible pain of having her own head ripped off her body bleeds through in the memories. I believe that's everything you would get from that.
Alright. Kimber just kind of shudders and takes a second to regain composure and expresses everything he just saw to the rest of the party.
Alright.
That's rough.
Okay.
Is that a dog butt?
Not a dog joke. No.
That was out of character. Kimber is honestly pretty, like, decently shaken.
Left a little note in the box. Said she was gonna be back. Mark my
wolf. You think the wolf caused the accident?
And then I fired and I missed.
I got sad. I got popsicle and passed out in the snow.
Had another popsicle.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay. All right. Now, a civilized, grown adult would try to make diplomatic overtures. Fuck that.
I was gonna say, but
fuck that. Let's send them a message.
Okay.
For
But
you.
fuck it.
Hey, JD.
Yeah.
How loud do you want us to make this?
I want it so loud Zeus hears it.
I'll be right back. And Blair gets up from his chair. He walks over to his converted bus.
Yeah.
That he's turned basically into his trailer. He opens up one of the large side panels and pulls out a large ass dark green crate and just marches with a great big smile on his face.
What are your resources that you can get a crate like that?
Resources 3.
How much? What gun is that? And I know you went through the inventory list. I need to check this. There's no way in hell.
And he just sits it down and goes, I was going to save these party favors for later on. However, poof, I see no better reason why not to use them now. He opens the large crate.
Party favor.
And it's like, AR-15s.
I need to take a look at what the stats are for that.
Yep.
really quick.
I want it to be that in this trailer park, most people have trailers and/or buses, and Colt just sleeps in his car. He just sleeps in the backseat of his, like, fucking boxy 1985, like, Chevy or something.
I bought Motley Crue's old tour bus, and that's the one I've got here, so...
Amazing.
It is technically an assault rifle, which does have availability 3, which is, yes, you can afford that.
So I go, so I literally reach into the box and go, eh? And I got enough rounds of ammunition to light up Detroit.
I just want to paint a picture for a second. You just walked over with this like giant crate full of firearms, and Kimber is standing with all you guys still in his like little ghost print pajamas, just this like gangly mid-20-something-year-old dude. He's got this like He's got like a small turtle stuffed animal like in his pocket. And he sees that, he looks at you and he looks at the guns, he looks back at you and he's like, I don't know how to use any of those.
Madeline's just standing there with her apron. It's just his I Heart baking on it, and it's just like, I don't think those are muffins.
He opens the crate and holds up a gun, and you see Colt just like puts a hand on it, like, Chris Kringle, you comfortable just walking around with that kind of heat shit? You're in Canada now, son. You gotta put that shit away. He like trying to slowly close the crate, like, son, this is Canada. What are you doing? God damn it!
Okay, I walk over.
Do these even hurt vampires? Like, what?
It'll slow them down at the very least. Hey, be thankful I didn't try to raid a hunter's cache. Otherwise, we would have explosive dragon's breath rounds to deal with these licks.
Right.
But
do we want to bring any hunters in on this?
No, because they'll hunt us. Hunters don't like us.
Yeah, they don't pick sides typically.
They don't.
Hunters pick a side. They pick the side of, if you're not a weird thing, kill it.
Yeah, same with the Second Inquisition.
Yeah. Hunters have a nasty habit of thinking us werewolves are the same as vampires, which is stupid, but whatever.
That's not true. We like muffins.
That's
and
right.
You be out in the daylight.
That is a very good point, Madeline. Very, very good point.
But
we downshifted out of werewolf into fucking cyberpunk. Holy crap, real hard.
I lived in New York for a long time. I had to grow a cache of weapons while I was there.
Edge Runner was a good show. Don't get at me about that.
Are these all legal at least?
I'm looking at the AR-15 right now. Holy shit.
This side of the border? No, they're not.
Well, it's like, huh.
They're barely legal in the States.
Surprisingly enough, all the VIN numbers have been removed from these guns. Weird, right? And he pulls, but he pulls out the guns, and then he pulls out another slat underneath. It's like, oh, what's that I got in there too? Is that a little bit of info? I think it is.
I feel like that we should have actually vetted a lot of the things that we will bring across the border.
I love how he's describing.
Money talks.
He's describing this entirely like the dude who talks about different kinds of syrup. It's like, nice. What's this? An AR-15. And underneath it, what was it?
Anfo.
What is Anfo?
Anfo is a more stable form of C4.
Fuck off.
Yeah, the look on Kimber's face goes from concerned to very concerned.
I was hoping y'all be getting like chainsaws and rapiers and fire axes and shit for your party, you know.
Chainsaws sounds really fun. Imagine that there was one thing you could give a werewolf to somehow make it more terrifying. I think it might be a chainsaw.
Bart could buy you a chainsaw.
I mean, I got them too, but
How big a chainsaw can we get?
You get one of those Makita ones that lumberjacks use in the lumberjack games if you want.
I want to describe to him how big I get in werewolf form. and be like, "Do we have an industrial-sized chainsaw we could hand to me that I can use? That would be like proportionate to my size."
Unfortunately, no. Melee, any and all weapons you use are pretty much for your first two forms. Your super wolf, unless this group of jackasses can figure out a way to strap a fucking giant chainsaw with damage 5 to your hand while you're in big wolf form.
I do have living weapons, so I am most dangerous in big wolf form.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
So you guys have the guns, and I'll be up close. I'll be the cover.
Did you want a chainsaw, Connell?
Nah, I'll be all right.
All right.
It's
on the table, though.
I mean, a quick hop, skip, and a jump over to Home Depot. I'd get you all the chainsaws you need.
No, I'll be okay. I think he carries just like a pistol, like a revolver.
None of you specified any weapons you want.
One more thing for you, detective guy, and he actually just pulls out like a smaller box. It's in there. It's like opens the can. It's like, how's a cold python for you, big man?
I'm about to say, if you open a Colt on me, I can't say no.
How's that
All
cold
right.
python looking for you?
All right, you got me. I'm in.
You had me at a cold python.
I think it got some AP rounds in there for you too, just in case you really want to blow out the back of these vampires.
Colin DeLorean in the chat. What about a chainsaw muzzle? Just strap it to his head. Chainsaw man.
We have fun here.
Chain swords for everyone.
I mean, I hopped in my Range Rover, back 10 minutes, you got chainsaws.
Yeah,
What's up to you?
No, I'll take the python for when I'm standing small, and I'll just I'll keep it hand to hand and intimate for when I'm standing large.
Okay, so
Connell, so if you're using the pistol, it'll do you an additional 2 damage when you successfully hit, but it's minus 2 to your initiative.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you need to know about it.
I don't imagine I'll be using it often, but it's good to have.
Anyone using the assault rifle, they do an additional 3 damage, but it's a minus 3 to your initiative because it's a fucking assault rifle.
Question.
Answer.
Is there a time limit on transformations?
Yes, technically. Only on one of them, though. Your war form, your big, the big wolf man form, you can be in there for, I believe, only 1 hour in that wolf form.
In an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. Let me double check.
Okay.
Time for that. Because if you are in there for too long, you don't come out and you stay crazy.
Okay, so that's the risk.
Yeah.
Okay. So and to describe how Blair looks, he's wearing like a dark pair of sunglasses, even though it's like early in the morning. He's got slick back brown hair, and the suit that he's wearing is well tailored, but it's tailored for someone about 1 to 2 sizes bigger than Blair is currently in his human form. That way I don't rip out of this shit when I get big.
I had a feeling that's why. That's
It's
why that was,
expensive.
All right, I'm looking up. I'm just looking up quickly how long you actually have in full werewolf time. Yeah.
Okay.
All your other forms though are just fine.
Okay.
So you guys can just turn to a bunch of dogs, a bunch of wolves, and hang out outside of a place.
Ooh.
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 Yeah. So
You
at
attach
one...
your chainsaw to your
Okay,
tail
cool.
from Colin DeLorean.
So in that, and let me double check that, and if that is Basu in...
Yeah, SMW says it should be Primal Urge plus Enhanced Stamina in rounds. Then you can spend Essence to stay in it.
Yeah, so your Basu Im time is about 10 minutes.
Whew.
So it's safe. It's not... So you have 10 minutes in that Primal Urge thing.
So you got 10 minutes in, and then I got to start blowing through Essence in order to stay in longer.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm going to double check Basu Im real quick, just make sure I understand that right, because they make a lot of terms. No, Basu Im, damn it. Does anyone have any other questions for the boss? Like, how about where you start looking?
Yeah.
I was about to ask where we found the head, but then I remembered that
It was mailed.
It was mailed.
that Kim found it.
Is there a return address on the box?
Return address. I mean,
No.
that's a valid question.
No, there is not.
Oh, dang.
Care of
wouldn't put
Mouse.
I
Care
wouldn't
of
put it
Mouse-
past him, honestly.
Care of Mouseferatu, I'm in control of the Camarilla. Fuck you, Toronto.
Oh wait, I might be able to get some information off of the. Wait, no, I gotta ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
I might be able to get a bit of information off of the head, but I would need to chew on a piece of bone from it.
You gotta chew on the ear now then. Me muffin's not good enough for you.
Now, Ma, come on. You know your muffins don't get any better? But if I chew on a piece of this here bone, I might learn a thing or two.
All right.
Bone gnaw.
You can, Connell. He kind of just rubs his chin and says, "All right. Does it have to be? Can I give you a tooth?"
Can he give me a tooth?
Yeah, he'll give you a tooth. It'll work. It'll work. It'll just be a. It'll be
Yeah,
a
I
one.
was gonna say,
It'll
does
be a
it
one
work
dice.
on teeth?
It'll work on teeth because teeth technically have bone marrow in them a little bit, and that's what you need to
All
get
right.
to. It'll just. I'll impose a 1 dice penalty on your roll.
Tooth work. One of the vertebrae from the neck, if it's still on.
All right, let me see if I can grab that.
Anything
He
like
opens
that?
the box back up, and you can see him doing a small little right in his head as he pulls
Sorry
the
about that.
section of vertebrae out and hands it to you.
There. All right, let's have a look. Okay. By devouring or gnawing on human or werewolf bones, the Uratha, I think that's in like direwolf form.
You have it all the time, but let me double check because I have your power guide.
Oh yeah,
right here.
can use this facet to gain one of the following benefits: basic knowledge of them, a single secret or piece of knowledge, and potentially gain 1 dot and their highest renown possessed by that person. I would be looking for a piece of knowledge, which is where they died, when they died. Like, where were they?
Okay. Wow, we're just gonna bisect a whole lot of shit. Okay. let's-
Sorry. I'll just be like, where were you when you died, son?
Yeah, no, you can do it.
He goes and sits in his car and like puts the seat back and just like, like sticks a piece of bone in his mouth.
I know where she died.
Yeah, I know you know.
I know.
That was the goal. That was going to be the goal after your first place. We had a whole boss to introduce you to. I got to shuffle shit around.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. All right, so you chew on it. A lot of depressing information, unfortunately, comes up. First, the fact that both her and Grout were trying to conceive a kid.
Oh.
Yeah. There is some information you get. One of the things she knew was the fact that they're cultivating the vampires are cultivating a strange kind of plant that is causing mutations and that is causing the human mutations in human bodies. You can see what it looks like. It looks like a red, almost.
Hang on, do we ever
You got the picture, Sam?
I'll get a picture of it. Hang on a second.
A red, multi-layered, almost onion-like.
Give me a second.
Lion hook on the top of it.
Hang on.
Consuming it directly is very dangerous for humans, and it will directly turn them into
There
a
we go. I
monster.
got it.
But
It turns them into monsters.
yeah, if they consume it directly. But if it's processed in some way, or if
Are people
the
smoking it?
possibly, you're not entirely sure how the vampires are processing it. But what happens
Vampire Kush.
if the vampires drink the blood of one of these people when they've eaten this stuff, they become a lot stronger.
Oh, so that's the gambit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's how they're getting whatever power this thing has, but they become infinitely stronger.
They become very, very strong once they drink the blood of a person who's been on this stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
There is 2 locations in her memory that are potential places because she was blind. Sam, we beat her up and blindfolded her when we
You
took
blindfolded her, yes, but the thing is that the place that she ended up in is very recognizable.
Yeah. So there's 2 locations that stand out in her memory. One is Ontario Place.
I was there the other night.
Yeah.
Honest Eds.
The other is a nightclub.
Oh?
The nightclub is called, let's see here. Closing that. That's Sam's notes, and I don't need those anymore. But, I have so many Word documents open. Oh my gosh. I have so many Word documents open, it's throwing me off. Anyway, a nightclub known as, let's see here. Where the fuck is the name of the
Does this mean by technicality that these plans
Midnight
are
Hour.
an actual working multi-level marketing scheme?
It is a nightclub called the Midnight Hour.
The Midnight Hour.
Oh god, could these guys be any more gauche?
Are they Persona fans?
You said to Dirk.
So those are the 2 locations.
Are these guys Persona
Alright.
fans? Did they make a bar called the Midnight Hour after the Midnight Hour in Persona 3?
Maybe I just came up with the most vampire fucking thing I could, and I forgot about Persona 3. How about that? But yeah, we'll say it's a Persona 3 reference.
All right, cool. It's a Persona 3 reference.
So these vampires are also a bunch of gamer nerds, is what I'm understanding.
One of them
They
was.
will definitely see us coming.
Well,
Bunch of capital G gamers.
look at these guys over here. A couple of gamers.
well, I didn't bring enough high explosive for all of Ontario Place, but I could light up that nightclub like a Roman candle.
All right, tell you what.
Can we not
Says your boss.
blow up Ontario Place? I like it there. They have nice parks.
Your boss is all right. I tell you what. We got a couple of contacts in the city you can talk to. Maybe get some information about the club in Ontario Place, and you can find out which is which and which has got what.
Okay.
So the vampires are growing some kind of sticky icky and feeding that to people and then drinking the people and getting strong.
Yeah.
Gross. All right. Question.
Go ahead.
How's that affect us?
Well, when a bunch of people start going missing, it creates despair and disharmony, and that affects the spirit world, and the worse and worse it gets. Especially if it's a
On
magical...
top of that,
Yeah.
if there's any of us that feed on those people, what does that do?
I don't know.
Do we know?
Not yet. I've been telling people to stay away, and just if you fight it, put it down.
Copy
Maybe I
that.
could
I'll
figure
keep
out how to
clear.
make it into me muffins.
Do not make it into a muffin.
Don't make it into muffins, Ma. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Every game I play with you guys, there's one mom.
I lean into Madeline and go, make some muffins with it, I dare you, I want some.
You fucking don't.
Nah, man, come on.
We'll figure it out later. How about that?
Don't go adding anything like that to Mom's muffins. They're already perfect the way they is.
Yay, thank
So
you.
we have 2
Come on now.
contacts. So there are 3 contacts that you guys have in the city. There is James Ulysses, a local homeless man, Miss Marlene, an older woman, and Mr. TR744, the spirit of a security camera in the area.
He's a spirit
Oh,
of a security camera.
Yes.
I can take care of that.
Okay.
I can do that one.
So which ones do you guys want to talk to and go
Well-
go to? And also, how do you want to get there?
I mean,
Range
we've got
Rover.
cars here, don't
You
we?
have a Range Rover?
Range Rover.
We're in a
just
trailer
like,
park.
I
There
could-
should be cars.
I can drive everybody in my shitty old Chevrolet, but I don't know if anyone.
I have a Range Rover and can drive.
Oh, hang on, let me go get me picnic basket full of muffins. We need travel muffins. And maybe some
Okay.
sandwiches. Little tiny sandwiches with crust cut off.
Do you have any juice boxes?
Yeah, I got juice boxes.
Fuck yeah.
I got apple and grape.
Oh, we're out of the blue raspberry?
Yeah, unfortunately. We need to go
Don't
shopping.
even have any. They don't even have any blue raspberry up in this shithole.
No, I gotta go shopping. The kids had the nice ones.
That's fair. The kids deserve them. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Children need it first.
This conversation
Children-
is happening, and Kimber like heads back into his trailer and like gets his backpack. He puts a little first aid kit in there and some like little trail mix, and brings a notebook and a pen and like.
I like that almost every character you play is Steven Universe. It's my favorite. Like,
Ah,
I
fuck!
put
You're
all
not
the
wrong.
Toys, I put all the toys back into the large case. Like, all right, this is gonna go back into the back of the Range Rover. So,
So you load up the Range Rover. Which of the three did you want to speak to first as a group?
Well, I feel like the spirit of the security camera might talk a lot, just in case.
yeah, it might be a good idea. Let's go to that one first.
Okay.
Okay. So normally, in order to talk to spirits, you'd have to pass over to the spirit world, but I believe Cassie has the ability to breach and talk to them directly.
I do.
So, you're given a bunch of locations on the map. So at the corner, near, let's say that this club is in the Toronto Harbor front, because it sounds preppy enough.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I love the visual of Cassie's character talking to spirits while still being in the physical realm, just being him like sticking his face forward and his face disappearing into a little portal, and on the other side just like hello, and they're like oh fuck, like just like
Oh,
taking them by surprise.
as everybody piles into the Range Rover, I actually hand out burner phones to everybody. It's like this way we can keep in contact if we get separated.
Oh,
Numbers
Thank
for
you.
numbers for each are all programmed in.
Alright, hang on. It just takes out a little like packet of stickers and puts like a muffin sticker on top of mine.
It's yours. Personalize it any way you wish.
There we go.
Okay. So, you head down to the Toronto Harbor front, and there, of course, are security cameras along the area. However, as you walk along, you start checking the labels until finally you find the camera label TR744.
All right. So that would be this, right? Spirit whispers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. How much
so
essence does
just
that take?
1 essence.
All right. So as you spend it, the lights start to flicker. It starts to get a little
Do I have to
darker.
roll for this one? I think
you?
it seems to show I have to roll for this one.
Double check.
Let me double check.
Yeah, roll results. Dramatic failure. The spirit gives the Thayer an outright false or misleading answer. Failure. The spirit remains dormant and does not reply. Success. The spirit whispers a short one-sentence answer to the Thayer's question. Can only provide information about its immediate environs or influence. A door slumbering spirit might know the code that humans use to open it, and descriptions of who has passed through recently, but that is all. I don't know is a perfectly valid answer. Exceptional success. The spirit provides a longer answer, not limited to just 1 sentence.
All right. Your roll would be presence plus persuasion plus wisdom.
Okay. Uh-huh. Hoo. Okay. Let's see here. That's 4 plus.
I love that there's so many doggo
3.
emotes going through the chat right now.
Hell yeah.
We look good at
That's
woofers.
alright. Whoa. That's a high
very
number
nice.
of d10s. Weep! How do- Oh, hang on. One of these is a reroll.
Yep.
Fucking whoops. God damn, son.
Weep. Aw, dang it.
That's okay. That's
Aw.
okay. 2 successes gets
I
it.
rolled
No,
9
that's-
of these!
Yeah,
What the heck?
It'd be like that sometimes. All right.
it's a
Ding
what?
dang it.
30%. So
So
Oh.
let's see here. So what's the question you're asking?
I guess I want to ask if it's seen. Well, help me out, you guys.
Sure. As you start channeling your essence through, like I said, the light dims and the lampposts flicker, and the security camera actually starts to grow and blossom arms that come around and grab the front of the pole that actually kind of forms into a lapel of a nice suit and a bit of a swollen belly, as if someone is stepping out of the post of the security camera. The camera, however, slowly pivots downwards from its upward position to be looking at all of you with a kind of a white Stetson hat, and at which point the
fancy camera.
The camera says, "Well, howdy. It's always a fine pleasure to meet upstanding werewolves." And if any of you check the label again, you'll notice it was written "Made in Texas."
Oh, yes.
How can I be a fine, upstanding citizen helping you lovely werewolf folk?
Would you like a muffin?
Is that the question? You only get one.
Oh, sorry. Never mind then. Don't mind me.
No, it's Cassie. It's Cassie's question.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so I guess Kimber kind of goes like, what? Sorry. I didn't think this through. Just give me 1 second, please.
Not at all.
Thank you so much.
Always
You're
fine
wonderful.
to be meeting young, upstanding.
Very stylish.
Thank you. I like to represent.
We are only allowed to ask one question. So, what should that question be?
Have vampires been entering and exiting this club?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're outside of the club, right?
The security camera covers an area that the club is visible from for the security camera.
Okay.
Then we'd want to say when the last time that specific vampire with the white hair, when was the last time she came in and out of this club? Because we know the vampires are coming in and out of this club. We know that. But we're looking for a specific one.
Yeah. If I asked, what was the name of this vampire?
Calidora.
Thank you, Sam.
Calidora.
Oh,
If I asked the camera about Calidora, would it know what I'm talking about?
If you describe her, yes. It may not know her by name.
Okay. So Kimber asks that, it's like, when's the last time? It's like, have you seen a female vampire of this description walk into the club recently?
Why, that little chicken nugget obsessed little thing. Of course I have. Not 2 fortnights ago I did see her, as I recall. She was walking with the prettiest gentleman I'd ever seen in my entire life. Glistening glistening alabaster skin, whiter than my wife's toilet and linens, though I don't have one. He was with hair that looked like...
If I had one.
If I had one.
With hair that, quite frankly, was coiffed and pleasantly dreading, but looked somehow like it was always wet.
That is the
he
style
was a
these
moist
days, I
fiddler.
hear.
They had an awful argument about production, and he was mad about not getting something called an uppie. Being able to give her an uppie. Now, I don't quite know what that is. But, at which point she told him quite emphatically to maintain and know his place, and to keep her business working well for her.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your help. This is very, very helpful.
Y'all come around now, you hear? And he
Will
morphs
do.
back into
Have
a
a lovely
security
day.
camera.
I like this guy. This
What
guy's
was the name of the sheriff and the Dukes of Hazzard?
It was Boss Hog.
Yeah, Boss Hog. If Boss Hog was a camera.
I was actually trying to do Bud Gleeful from Gravity Falls.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Bud Gleeful. Oh,
Fair
love
enough.
that.
Nice.
Yeah. Kimber literally turns to the rest of the group and I like this guy, like points to the camera. Guy's a good guy.
I'll leave him a muffin. Hang on a second. He's just gonna put a muffin down at the bottom of the security camera pole.
He's a good fella.
You see a seagull try to get the muffin.
It's not for you, you flying wreck.
Can I do an intimidation on the seagull?
Sure. I will
put
say
points
that
in
is
that, didn't I?
an intimidation presence roll.
Intimidation and presence. So it's 5.
I will laugh if you get no successes.
I
Oh,
got
fuck!
3 successes and they're all 10s. Now
Reroll
I
'em.
will re-roll the 3 of them. Another 2 successes and 1.
Reroll that 10.
All right. 5 successes to scare a bird.
The bird has a heart attack and dies.
My God.
Because 5
It
successes.
just kills over and dies.
Yeah.
Because
He has a
5
little instinct. I need you to kill a bird. And he looks down at this bird with his potent dad breath, and the bird keels over and dies.
Yeah, because 5 successes in Werewolf is an exceptional success. So yeah, fuck it. The fucking bird is dead. Nor shall any other seagull ever come for this muffin ever.
That's good. Because it's for a security camera, that's what it is.
And he just gives a nod. Like, your muffin is safe. Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the best and only successful roll I make all day.
Like, I walk over, I just clap my hand on Connell's character's shoulders. Like, Colt, it's like, do you feel better now? Taking out the bird?
A little bit.
All right.
Good.
What do you all want to do now? The club is before you.
So we know
Do
for
we wanna
sure that
go
there's a
talk to
vampire.
Those other 2 spirits?
Well, they're not spirits. Those are just normal people.
Oh, the other 2 people?
We could talk to the other people, see what's going on, right? Because that way we at least can know what's inside this bar, and if not, then what's up with Ontario Place.
Yeah. But however, while you guys are doing that, Blair's actually just looking up at the structure of this place, and you just see him tilt his sunglasses and go, "Wow, sure be real bad if we took out a vampire den with fire in the daylight."
Yeah, if we are hitting these people, we want to hit them during the daytime.
Well, yeah, it would be fine, but we gotta talk to the other people and find out what we're talking about, because Ontario Place unfortunately has a lot of people during
It's
the
still
daytime.
like around noon, isn't it?
It's actually early in the morning. You can wait till
Yeah,
later.
it's early in the morning. Okay, so then we got all day.
We got all day. All right. Well, there's
We
still
can talk to those other 2 people. She'll come back here and blow up this building during the daytime, just fine.
it'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
Why are we blowing up a building?
Well, it's the bar with all the vampires in it, but we only know
Well,
that it's
because
one type of
you-
vampire.
Kit, you found a box with a head in it, and now some people have to die because of that.
Do you want to talk to James Ulysses or Miss Marlene?
Oh, let's go to Miss Marlene. I think that'll be the funner one of the 2.
Just like puts a hand on his shoulder, just like, I'm sorry, son, but you know, sometimes these things happen. It's just the way the world is.
Sometimes you gotta blow up a fucking building.
Well, like, what if they're innocent people also in the building? What then?
Well, that's what we gotta find out. We're talking to the other people, see how innocent these people are in there, or if they're all just vampires.
And that is a very fine conversation to talk about. Are you familiar with Star Wars, son?
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars.
Are you familiar with the debate about when the second Star Wars building was blown up, the Death Star thing, when in the Return of the Jedi, when the second one was blown up, if all the contractors that were on there building it when they died, if they were technically innocent, or if they were guilty because they were building a fucking Death Star?
Timber has this look on his face like a dire realization, and he's just like,
So,
like a.
I haven't thought of that before.
hang on a second. Are we saying that the werewolves are like actual just movie buffs, and then the vampires are gamer geeks? Like, is that what we're saying?
The weirdest little line in the sand we've drawn.
Colt's a little bit of a cinephile, maybe. He likes to go to drive-ins.
Kimber is just this like look of like pained shock
And
I was
yes,
just
Christine, I
saying.
did break out that argument from Clerks. That's just, all the fucking contractors who died in Return of the Jedi technically might not have been innocent because they were working on a Death Star. They know what they were signing up for. And we could potentially make the same argument for all the folk that work in a vampire bar.
However, we knew that that was actually a ruse, and the Death Star was fully operational. Palpatine wasn't intending on finishing it.
Really?
Yeah, he openly says
Really?
the Death Star is fully operational.
Well, operational, but not like finished. It's like you can make a car operational without a chassis.
I'm pretty sure he
Like-
wasn't going to stop using it.
I mean, a
Palpatine
car,
doesn't seem
a
like
car
the kind
will
of guy
still
who's
run.
like, I'm going to blow up 5 things and then stop for a week while we finish it. No, he was going to go out with it and take it
he
for
was
a
gonna
while.
finish building it, but like operational and finished, I feel like are two different things.
He jacked off too hard while saying that it was fully operational to Luke for him not to be out going, oh, it's only begun, son!
I walk over and I just give some reassuring head pats to Kimber. Like, this is the nature of the world, unfortunately.
All right, so
vampires like to do bad things to people.
And sometimes that means we have to blow up a structure or two.
Well, anyway,
It's
we
just
should
how it
follow
be
up.
sometimes, son. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. Let's go talk to those other 2 people and see if there's anything we can figure out about that.
all right, so you want to talk to Miss Marlene?
Let me
Yeah,
go
we'll
to
Or
start-
James?
We'll go to Miss Marlene first. I think that
Yeah,
would probably
Marlene.
be...
She, I think she's nice. That's
She's
what-
very nice. She actually used to be the wife of your ex-pack leader.
Oh, we know her then. She's the
You do.
ex.
Well, he was.
Let's go to the X.
It's gonna end in us blowing up Ontario Place. I just know it.
And we're
yeah.
done. I'm done. All right, sweet. Good game, everybody.
No, fuck that.
We peaked.
We did not. You've yet to peak. I haven't introduced my bad guy yet.
More Toronto
Oh
jokes.
no!
More Toronto jokes.
All right.
Fuck.
So, you head over to her house, which is one of the townhouses along the Toronto harbor front. She's an older, she's an older black lady, and she's just kind of resting on her her front porch, smiling out, and just she sees it all come in. Oh, hello, everyone.
Hello,
How are
Marlene.
you?
Hi, Marlene.
Hello.
Would you like a
Howdy,
muffin?
Marlene.
I'd love one, child.
Okay.
How's the weather, Marl?
Oh, you know it's Toronto, so smug.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did Union Station flood again?
Yep.
Oh, it's sorry.
How are you managing the smell?
Oh, just fine.
Yeah.
Out here, I get the blessed smell of Lake Ontario. It's
That's-
a dead fish.
It's that's what we say. It's dead fish all the time.
Depends on the day, but yeah.
Dead fish, summer algae, you know.
So
I mean, we
got-
can't complain. We're coming up from New York, so
so
if you've
we
ever
got-
been to New York,
It's true.
imagine every smell of Toronto, but worse.
Yeah, I believe
Right.
it. So, Bar, you were trying
Yeah.
to say?
So we got a bit of news. The licks in this city have kind of tried to poke us. They killed Ginger and sent her head back to us.
Oh, no. I like Ginger.
Yep.
And yeah, she was really good part of our pack. Now we've narrowed down potentially to where these guys could be holed up. Either a club, a gauchy-looking club on the harbor called the Midnight Hour, or their Ontario place. Have you heard of any kind of activity, vampire activity related to either of those places?
Oh, I haven't heard any activity, but I have seen a lot of pale, very pale folk going in and out of the club, in addition to normal people going in and out of the club. So I was kind of curious, so I went and caught one.
Oh,
You-
it's just in your basement then.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh,
Oh, we still have him.
Oh, okay. Yep.
well, can we
Ooh,
talk to
Couldn't
him?
come
know
on.
about today, but if you want to have a conversation with him.
Please.
Yeah, it might be a good idea.
Well, wait, it's still daytime. we won't be able to talk to him because they're in a torpor-like sleep during the day.
Oh, we can wake him up.
Can you, Byron, can we wake them up during the day, Sam, while they're...
You really can't, but it's one of those things if my character doesn't know that.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you're just going to slap him around for a
Yeah,
bit.
basically, it's what we're saying. It's just gonna slap him about a bit and just wake him up.
And then I could eat one of his bones and figure some stuff out.
Oh, you can gnaw off a finger, I'm pretty sure.
Now, when vampires dust in the sunlight, do they leave any bones behind?
No. And I don't believe you can eat vampire bones either.
Technically, no.
Ah, shit!
Sorry, Cuddle.
Because what happens is when you cut off a limb, it can regenerate essentially.
And the old limb like rots away completely.
Yeah.
Well, that means I just gotta chew on him while he's still alive.
I just picture Connor's like.
While he's asleep. Don't wake up. I'm busy. Hey guys. He went to U of T.
I'm asking him questions with my teeth.
Did you happen to get a name on this one?
That's why I'm a detective.
You know, it skipped my inquiries.
I'm pretty sure if he's in Ontario, he's got some kind of ID.
Oh, I didn't check his pockets. I'm not a mugger, you know.
Oh, okay, well then we'll just go check his pockets then.
Yeah, we could just... I'm sure 2 out of 4 of us are muggers of some regard.
Oh, I'm not a mugger. I'm a baker. That's what my apron says.
All right. So, she guides you down to her basement, and sure enough, chained to the fucking beams up above, is in fact a fully grown vampire in a very nice suit for evening wear and play. Kind of like a nice sort of blue suit, I guess I'll say. He is unconscious and chained. He's not bleeding because vampires regenerate fast enough, but he looks very emaciated.
That's a nice jacket.
Be a shame if there was a hole in his pocket.
Yeah, right. They kind of check him.
All right, you find a wallet and a set of car keys on him.
Sniff through his wallet.
Inside a wallet is a piece of photo ID. His name is, I'll say, Johnny Cooper, or Jonathan Cooper, if you will.
Jonathan Cooper.
Listed address within the city, an apartment block. There's about $50 worth of cash in his wallet, enough for bottle service for the night, or what we qualify for, as well as a credit card and a weird plastic key card with the club's name on it.
Yeah, Jan. This is just like I chewed on his bones and I got like spoilers for a TV show I was watching. God damn it. I'm not caught up yet on Rings of Power. Shit. All right.
Is it Tom's character? No, it is not a player character from the vampire game.
Can I roll nowhere to run on this guy?
Sure.
Just to figure out, because I'm figuring out like where his apartment is, like his address. But nowhere to run can, depending on the number of successes, will tell me additional places dude likes to hide out. And I do things like with smells and stuff. So that's nowhere to run plus investigation.
You roll wits plus investigation.
Okay, wits and investigation. Oh, and it just costs 2 points.
It costs you 2 points to have that merit active at all times.
All right, so then we will roll hoopah! 3 successes, and I re-roll the 1. Habow! 1 success. All right, so 4 successes altogether.
He does in fact have his apartment as a safe space, obviously. The club is actually another one.
Okay.
And yeah, it's unfortunately those 2 places.
It's just the 2, huh?
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, no, he literally like sniffing through his pockets and looking through his wallet and stuff like that. Very, very like.
Yeah. The apartment.
Very dog detective.
You've had time to kind of walk the streets of Toronto and learn it, so you have the scent of the area where his apartment building is, as well as the scent of the harborfront itself, which would denote this area.
Any other vampires in that building, you think?
Are
By
you
the
asking
smell of
me
it?
that? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Likely.
Maybe it's an apartment block for vampires. Who knows?
Is
Yeah,
that
I'll
why all the
need-
rent's gone up? It's because the vampires have gone and taken all the places, the good places that are cheap.
I am not making a commentary on foreign investments in Toronto and calling them vampires, quite frankly. I don't need that label right now.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, it makes
I was
sense
about
there.
to be like, well, it's vampires and some other people.
Yeah.
but we'll leave a lid on that.
Yeah, I'm not about to draw a very large commentary on the D20 live stream about the fucking housing situation. in
I don't
Toronto.
know. I only
Wow.
read an entire thing about COVID, but you know.
As it stands, the economy of those people is kind of on the flop anyway. So we might be seeing some affordable housing soon. Regardless, that said, I'll mention to the group that there's an apartment complex where this guy goes. He also frequents that club and considers the club a safe space. And that maybe we might want to check out the apartment building if we've got time and see if that's where a lot of the other suckers live.
We're past the 1 hour mark, so I'm going to kind of speed you guys along a
Yeah,
little
go for it.
bit. So, do you want to go to the club? Do you want to go to the club during the daytime or at night?
Oh, daytime, come on.
We'll go through the daytime, yeah.
Okay.
Could at least
So-
scout it
A
out.
little bit of afternoon delight.
All right. So it's the early afternoon. Are you taking anything in with you while you're at the club? Go into the club.
Guns?
Guns? Are you just taking the AR-15s in the middle of the day?
Guns? Question mark to the other member of our group. Oh, does the club have a back entrance?
You have to inspect the club to find it.
Oh,
Can
well,
I
Yeah,
do an inspection?
Yes, of course you can't make a perception roll.
You
You could also turn into a dog and increase your perception.
Yeah, my investigation.
Well, your perception incorporates your investigations skills.
Where's my perception roll?
Your perception's on your second sheet. It's your wits plus composure.
Oh, it's okay. It's on the second sheet. It's wits and composure. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
That's my bad.
No problem. Now, on your second sheet, you'll notice you have multiple forms. Your wolf form has a perception of 9 dice.
Jesus Christ.
So-
Oh yeah, +4. Fuck. All right, so I turn into a dog.
Okay, who's...
He turns into just the rattiest fucking dog you've ever seen. Like,
big fucking wolf in Toronto is just walking around going, all right, here we go.
it's okay. I got a lead. And then we're just going to say he's off lead for it now. It's alright.
no, get your damn leash off of me. What the fuck?
No, I'm holding the lead.
said-
You're
she
off
said she's
lead.
holding it.
And
Yeah.
he's just a wolf. Like, he's not like the dire wolf, like the Urshul. This is the Urhen. So he's
a proper wolf,
more
yeah.
dog-sized than
Yeah.
giant
Yeah.
wolf-sized.
I'm just
He's
holding
still
a
got
lead.
like a cigarette hanging out of his chops as he's
Yeah.
like walking along.
I'm just holding the lead just to show that, yes, if people ask, then at least I'm your owner, at least then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so you have like a leach in hand, but it's not attached to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're off leash.
Okay, good.
All right, Collins, do you want
Yeah.
to make a perception roll?
Yeah, I'll make a roll. One success, and it's an explode. So I'll re-roll the one.
Mhm.
Let's go. Another!
Yeah!
What the fuck?
Another!
Go! Go!
All right, 3 successes altogether.
Oh, very good.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
fucking tasty.
All right. There are 2 entrances in and out of this club. There is clearly a back door that's used for smoking and things like that. It doesn't have a what?
I just imagine, there's a back door for smoking, and there's like a kitchen staff guy standing in the back area with a cigarette, and then a dog walks up and sits also with a cigarette, and the guy's just like, cool. like,
What's up?
yeah,
That's
this
Toronto.
is Toronto. Dogs smoke, why not?
I have this mental picture of the wildlife in the GTA having a smoking
Yeah, so-
problem.
This guy's
the
making a
chef-
TikTok.
Yeah, so the chef just looks down and goes, huh, that's a dog from Quebec if I've ever seen one.
yeah.
But yeah,
Need a light? Woof. like, all right, give him a.
I
Not
intended.
even a, not even a like a dog going woof. It's just a human saying woof in a dog body.
and the cook's like, yep. Like,
Checks out.
Yeah, it's legit.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
it. The cook is there smoking. It's too funny now. So yeah, there's the cook sort of smoke and just seeing this wolf go woof at him.
Cool.
Bark. Barf.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Warf, warf.
There is clearly multiple floors to this building. There is a second floor which is somewhat visible from the exterior. It's kind of got the usual club gossamer curtains where you can see the light. At night, you can see the people dancing. And a floor above that that clearly has blackout curtains.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there are the front doors as well. There's of course there is also the additional gas leads going in and out of the building, as well as the power lines that you can see from the outside.
Okay. Nothing like that.
Have fun.
Okay.
I will sit back and tell you what you can do. I will sit back and
we're
let you
gonna-
all do what you want to do.
I could get us in. It's no problem.
Literally, dog looks over to mom, just like,
I-
walks away.
What an unusual dog.
Yeah.
Just the guy in the back is going.
Yeah, just like, all right, here you go. Just like, gives him a light.
No, he's taking a picture on his camera. Like,
Oh yeah, just his phone. Fucking
Yeah.
coolest dog I've ever seen.
making a TikTok. He's like, "Hey, what's up, J Nation? I'm out here having a smoke break. Check out my new friend."
Are we saying this guy's J Station? Jesus Christ.
oh,
No, I don't know who that is. So.
Oh, an awful YouTuber. Don't
Oh,
ask.
gross.
Oh god.
No, I just came up with just the name of a guy and just decided
what
to
up?
just get a
Fuck it.
feed.
Well,
Let's
the
throw
thing
it.
is, he
No,
did call
it's-
his audience the J Nation because he was J
Okay.
Station.
I see.
all right.
My
It's like-
apologies
God.
to this guy, whoever he is.
No,
or
no,
not,
don't.
I
He's
don't
actually
know.
been banned off of YouTube.
Okay,
Oh, good.
well, never mind.
Well,
I take
anyway.
back my apologies to this
Now
guy.
he's working in a
obnoxious.
vampire bar.
Anyway,
Now
the
he's
chef's
working in a
the chef-
vampire bar.
The chef just kind of like walks around to the wolf and says, "Fuck it, TikTok." Say wolf. Buddy.
Yeah.
Woof.
Fucking right.
So fucking right.
Anyway,
Oh, well, now
I
we
was
should
like
know.
50-50 gonna be in dog form, like, get that fucking camera out of my face, like,
you can't talk in dog form.
and then eat his phone, like.
Alright, I can get us into the bar. It's not that bad.
Yeah. We're gonna like head back to the. Can the car drive up to the rear entrance? Like, is there vehicle?
It's because it's the harbor front. I don't imagine there's like a lot of drivable entrances. It's more like you pull
Yeah.
along to the side from the front.
No, no, we can go through the front door. It's fine.
Now, in addition to that, with the fact that we're down at the waterfront, is this like waterfront old factory district, or is this waterfront like bougie entertainment district?
I'm gonna say bougie entertainment because they're vampires. Sam, what is your plan?
Okay.
Because you've been trying to say it for like 4
I got
minutes.
merit. It's called Barfly.
Oh, I have that too.
Yeah, it says your character is a natural in bars and clubs and can procure an open invitation wherever she wishes. Whereas most characters require roles to blend into social functions where they don't belong, she doesn't. Roles to identify her as an outsider suffer her socialize as a penalty.
All right, so we can go in through the front. You can get it, or the two of you can get us in through the front door.
Yeah, you got two of us.
We have identified the gas mains, so we do have that option.
Well, let's go in and see how many people are actually vampires and how many people are not vampires right now who are just like, you know, the zombie people who the vampires like to suck on.
All right.
Right, we don't, because I don't think Kimber wants to actually hurt any innocent people, so it'd be a good idea if we got the innocent people out.
Clear out the regulars.
Yeah.
That will be preferable, yes.
Okay.
So, you walk up to the front door. There are two bouncer. There's just a bouncer kind of there resting in the early morning. It's just kind of off, not really on duty, but just making sure nothing's gonna happen while stuff's being loaded in through the front.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
Would you
And
like a
Kimber
muffin?
like reflexively pulls out his ID, like because he's like still like young and just coming from the U.S., so he's used to the idea that like you need to be folder to be in the. So he's just like, "Yep, I'm probably gonna get her carded. Here it is."
You know,
Come on,
as you give
Kim.
him,
Good
as you give him the card, he looks back at you and he hands it back. You know the club's not open yet, right?
Would you like a muffin? Because we'd like to go in.
Fuck, that looks like a good muffin.
Yeah, it's a good muffin. I made it myself.
Like, we all just stand there quietly, see if the muffin works, and it does.
All right, well, Sam.
Look at the muffin, look at the bouncer, look at the muffin, look at the bouncer.
The club is technically close, so you will have to roll to persuade to get yourself in.
All right, that's fine.
I'm going to say, you'll get. It's just not impossible now.
Mhm.
So I will say it is a persuasion.
You mean persuasion manipulation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can help?
Yeah, you can roll as well, and if you get over a certain DC, you add successes to Sam.
Hiya! That's 2, and I got one that's actually going to be another. So hang on, let me re-roll that. That's a 3.
All right.
3 plus 5. Okay, hang on. Bip. I got 1.
All right. So what is your collective? So you offered him a fuck it, it worked.
Yeah, muffin and muffin.
Got too many successes.
It's just
Um,
46. It's something that'd be good for muffin.
We're here to
Three
speak to.
successes. Good God.
We're here to speak to the head cook about
Oh,
hiring us.
we have to go in. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to open up a muffin stand, and I want to actually sell me muffins in places, but I can't. I figure a bar would be good because some people. Toronto's got this whole thing with marijuana, right?
For fuck's sake.
You're still a wolf. You
Tor-
didn't change back.
Toronto's got that whole.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah. No,
Toronto's
it's okay.
got that
I
whole
was-
thing with muffins, right? So with marijuana, right? It said they get the munchies. At which point, I think it'd be a good idea if we got muffins for them.
Yeah, all right, go on in.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
It is legalized up here. So
Thank you.
Have a good one.
I know.
So the four of you head inside. The bottom floor looks very. There's of course the opening coat check area. The coat check girl isn't there, obviously.
Okay,
the doors are push open, but they're being held open with door stops because obviously the club's being resupplied during the day. The dance floor now has the normal house lights on, which of course illuminates what normally gets obscured in a club. The usual scuffs and dirt and leftover stains that are getting mopped up from the night before from any from any club in Toronto are being cleaned by the cleaning staff there. And they're just working away. You don't see anyone that looks like they're actually in charge, though, unless someone wants to make an investigation skill roll.
Intelligence investigation?
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right.
I got streetwise for bars. I don't know if that's gonna help.
I only got the 1 success.
Okay.
I also got 1 success.
All right.
I'll do an investigation. Why not? I got 4 for that. I'll try it. Wow, a success. Oh, and it's a
And
10.
another reroll. Man, you've been.
All right.
So
Just the one.
collectively, you're all looking around for anyone who'd be in charge. There is a VIP area up top via a stairwell, but it has a lock on it. You can see that it's clearly a locked door heading up a stairwell from the main floor.
Does it require a key card in order to be able to access that?
It might require a key card in order to be able to access it.
We do have that, do we not?
However, in your investigation, you realize no one's in charge. Everyone's just kind of working about their day-to-day stuff, and they're all clearly human. Cleaning the bar.
I'm gonna go up to the bar and just gonna like put down a muffin and just go, "Hello, love. Would you like a muffin?"
Oh, I'd love one. Thank you. Lovely. Sort of a woman who's restocking, has her hair pulled back in a bun. She's a sort of a stouter woman who's kind of putting all the bottles into place and things like that. Kind of,
Love, where's the manager?
Oh, he doesn't come around during the day at all. Good
Oh.
thing too. He's kind of an asshole.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he really bad?
Pretty don't make him nice, you know?
Oh, I see. He's one of them pretty boys who just thinks that everything revolves around his prettiness, is it?
No.
Is he got a mean streak?
He's got a streak, all right. How can I help you?
Oh, well, you see, we were trying to figure out what was going on with his bar, considering the fact that everybody's been saying they've been ranting and raving. It's got all the way down to New York, you see.
Okay.
So,
About what?
about how this bar is, right?
Yeah, I know. Like, look, we get some really pale Eurotrash in every night. They go up to the VIP area. It's whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably some kind of weird sex shit, but people get paid.
People get paid.
Just kind of a weird question. Have any of your wait staff ever been hurt by the manager or any of the people that frequent this place at night?
No. In fact, that was one of the first things they really established. Was there's a huge policy in place. About not staff feeling uncomfortable, feeling dizzy or lightheaded or in any way. You got to immediately report it to the manager.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. Has anybody gone missing from this bar?
Oh, no one on the lower levels, right? I mean, we don't know what goes on the upper floors.
Well, that's them guests. That's fine. But I'm talking about staff.
Well, that's the thing. There's two groups of staff. There's the lower level staff, and then there's whoever's working the upper areas.
Oh, well, do you know the people that work upstairs?
Nobody talks to the people that work upstairs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of them kind of crash up on the third floor.
Oh, so there's people up there now?
Oh, it should be.
Oh, can we go see up them then?
Hey, you need a car to get up there.
Oh, it's okay. We'll go. Johnny's a friend of ours.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, what was his name again?
Jonathan Cooper.
Jonathan Cooper. We're a friend of Jonathan Cooper.
All right, so.
Look at your face.
I'm waiting for somebody to be like, "Sir, you can't smoke in here," and then just be like, "Yeah."
So,
Oh, well, thanks, love.
No problem.
Here's another muffin for you, just in case. And
You're an angel.
if you start to hear stuff, just call the cops. It's all right.
actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Everybody, take the rest of the day off.
That's going to be a hell of a persuasion roll, Byron. I'm going to impose a difficulty on that.
Okay.
I got a thing.
You have a thing?
Yeah. Creative tactician. When your character has an intuitive mind for strategy, anytime that they act as a tactician or organizer in a teamwork action, which I would say we're doing here to clear the building of innocent folks, the participants in such action ignore circumstantial penalties up to my purity dots, which is 2.
All right, so where that would have been a -3 penalty, Byron, to clear the room effectively, it's now a -1.
What dice pool am I rolling?
That would be either manipulation and presence plus, in this case, persuasion.
Okay, so manipulation or presence and
Persuasion.
persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do manipulation and persuasion.
Okay.
Because that'll be 4 dice.
Okay.
Acha!
2 successes, 1 reroll.
There
Yep.
you go.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right,
Two
so 2.
successes.
1 under line. Okay, well, one's enough with the difficulty I imposed on you.
1 success.
Well, 2, you got 2, but anyway, 1's enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you start, what do you say to these people to head them out?
Sorry, we came under a bit of false pretenses. We're actually from the health department. We've been investigating this place for the past couple of weeks, and just for your safety, okay, just for your, nobody on the staff is in trouble, but we have to do a thorough sweep of this place. So I'm going to have to ask.
Yeah. No.
All the floor staff, just punch out for the day. We'll make sure that you get your full pay for the day, but everybody just punch out for the day and just head home.
All right, yeah.
It's all right. Here's some more
The way-
muffins. You can give them the rest of the stuff.
The way that I help out is if anybody starts getting like, I don't know about that, he's gonna like put his badge on the table and be like, take the day off, son.
The best part is, this does work, but as people are heading out, the chef that saw you earlier in wolf form, Connell, recognizes the cigarette in your mouth and goes, "What?" as he walks by.
What do you mean? Everybody smokes Colts. Get out of here.
It's like, that was the same cigarette in the wolf.
I saw a dog smoking a cigarette like that earlier today. Like, Shut up, son.
Son.
Get out of here.
So after everybody's left, Mike, I grab a number of the stools because I haven't brought in any of the AR-15s, but I break legs off of the stools just to make makeshift stakes
Okay.
for what we're about to do.
Okay.
Fair.
All right. So you start going upstairs, and you put the key into the second floor door. Sure enough, it actually is a luxurious club area. However, the benches and chairs that are available there aren't there for the normal kind of VIP area. This is more of a lounge, and anyone can make a investigation roll. I will say intelligence investigation in this case.
6 dice on my end.
Nope.
I got nothing.
Let's see here.
One success.
Investigation plus what?
Intelligence.
Investigation plus intelligence. All right. Let's try it. Oh, I got a success.
Here we go.
Reroll. Not
Alright.
just one.
Byron, Connell, both of your characters notice this. There's drains in the floor.
Ooh.
On this level?
Yeah.
Like
They're
the
bleeding.
ground level?
Well, because they're
No. On the second
we're-
floor level.
on
We're on
the
the second
level.
floor?
Yeah. There's drains in the
Second
floors.
floor's got drains in the floor?
Yeah. And as you run your fingers along the inside of the drains, you get the smell of blood.
There's that old coppery smell.
You notice that there is another door, unlocked, at the back of the room behind a lot of the curtains and stuff.
Make our way up.
Alright. Gonna draw my gun first.
I hand stakes to everybody else.
I'm
Now,
gonna take out my garlic bread.
For
Oh,
real?
I'll go
smart.
garlic bread, yeah.
Yeah, Kimber takes one of the stakes in like both hands, and it's just a little bit like,
Oh, sweetheart.
I don't want for this, but I have to prepare for this.
It's okay, Kimber. It's all right.
All right. You head up to the floor and you find a bunch of hospital beds. Very old-fashioned, kind of rickety hospital single beds. And there's people in the hospital beds.
Oh.
Are they alive?
meaning-
Are they alive?
At first you can't tell, but as you start walking past, you notice that there's some of them are breathing, and then you notice some of them have like a green pallor to their skin. One of them, as you're walking by, groans, and their hand comes out from underneath the sheet, and it's a huge claw with foot-long talons.
They're being intravenously fed this shit, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around for any like bags of the stuff that they've got that's going intravenously into these people.
You find it. It looks like a kind of weird diluted pulp juice that's been mixed in with the normal contents of the normal saline drip of an IV.
So they don't have like saline and then this stuff. They've mixed it in with the saline.
Yeah, and there's percentages written on the bags. So it's like 10%. It says 10% seed, 90% saline, 30% seed, 70% saline.
Just gonna take pictures of my phone. Just go around snapping pictures, and I imagine these people's blood are going into bags.
No, but a lot of them have puncture marks on
Really?
their necks.
Ooh,
They're,
Now-
they're being fed on directly.
they're being fed on directly, huh? Okay.
You okay, Cassie?
Yeah. Oh no, This sucks. Not the game, but
Okay,
the
good.
imaginary situation that we are in and what we are experiencing is scary.
It's spoopy. That's the whole
It's
thing.
Scary.
Was about to turn to the group and be like, "So what do we do?" Realizing I'm the only like thing close to law enforcement in here.
That's up to all of you.
Do we like call the cops?
I mean,
As you're looking at each other. You can hear someone's just going, more.
Oh, God damn it.
We look over to that hospital bed.
The bag is empty, or it's nearing being empty, and the ratio is 60% seed, 40% saline.
Fuck.
And the person clearly has like a monstrous eye on his face. His entire chest has been replaced with like this heavy chitinous plate on the front. He's
Fucking hell. Question.
Yeah.
Are there any syringes?
Yeah. There's a lot of medical equipment here.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of like rummage through the medical equipment, and I am going to see if I can take a syringe of the blood out of the 60% guy.
Yeah. That is going to be someone's going to need to make a medicine roll for that.
Oh boy.
Does anyone
Anybody
have...
here good at medicine?
Yeah.
I have a point in medicine.
That's better than me.
This will be
I got
intelligence
0.
Medicine.
I got 1 point in medicine.
Medicine plus. Is there anything else?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, boy. All right. We're gonna give it a go.
Oh
Nope.
no.
Okay. Oh, that's still 2. Okay, I've got just as good. I'm gonna try to help out. 1 success.
Yeah. You're between the two of you. It takes you a couple of pricks, but because his veins have moved and his arteries have fucking moved. They shouldn't, but they have.
After like trying on one of his arms for a bit, be like, "What the fuck are we doing? He's got a neck." We can see from the punctures on his neck where they've been drinking from him anyway.
I'm not a monster, but I already have migratory veins, so I already know what that's about.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take like a full syringe if I can from his neck, and then put a cap on it and stick that in my jacket.
You successfully do so.
All right. Evidence.
As you
I
do,
think-
someone comes upstairs, clearly human because it's the middle of the day, but they stop and look at you.
Real quick assessment. Is this guy in on it with the vampires just by looking at him? Or is he shocked that we're here? Or is he shocked that there's a bunch of people in fucking beds here?
Well, yes, but to all of them. He's got medical gloves on. He's clearly dressed.
Oh, so he's definitely in on this if he's got medical gear on and he's coming upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, walk over, put hand around him, bring him in the room, close the door, lock the door.
She says, "Fuck.
Hi.
Who are you people?
Hello.
Do you have any idea whose place you're in?"
We got an idea.
You got a vague idea, yeah.
Then you
What
know
was the name of that boy again?
Mhm.
Johnny.
Well, that was the guy.
Jonathan.
That was the guy whose car you have. You don't know the name of the owner of the building. You know about
No,
you
no,
know
the
the
what?
you know the prince's name.
What was the name of Jonathan again?
Jonathan Cooper?
Jonathan Cooper. We're friends of Jonathan Cooper.
That means nothing to me. Do you have any idea who owns this building?
He's a guy. He's got pointy teeth, and he likes to
Him? Oh no, he doesn't run this place. She runs this place. She runs this whole city. Okay, if you get involved in her, you're all gonna be dead when the sun goes down.
She's got to catch us first.
She's gotta catch you first.
Yeah,
You guys are fucked. Who are you people? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's incredibly forthcoming.
I was like, do we tell him?
No, no.
I don't wait for anybody else to say anything.
It's, you can call me the muffin lady. I got muffins here.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
No! What the hell even is this?
It's
Where are
a
you giving me a
muffin.
muffin?
I have muffins. That's what I
He
do.
throws it over his shoulder.
How dare you! He
Gonna
threw me
take
muffin
out
away.
Yeah,
Take out the
Kimber is
python.
like legitimately really mad that he just did that. It's like, wow, that is so rude. That's so rude. You know what? You're gonna help us figure this stuff out. You're a jerk.
Colt
Man.
kind of nods down and be like, that's right. He is a jerk. Takes out the python. Like, all right, let's have ourselves some good old-fashioned questions. I'm gonna try to roll Intimidation on him.
Sure.
Now, would I add what, manipulation or composure to that, or?
Well, it's not composure. Composure's
Resolve?
in this case, it would be presence.
Presence. Okay. Yeah. So let's do intimidation and presence. That's 5.
I don't have anything in intimidation, but I do have quite a bit of presence, and I do have persuasion. Am I able to roll persuasion instead?
Well, let's call and do his roll first, then we'll get
Yeah.
to you if it doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
May I add creative tactician to this?
No. Not in this case, no.
Okay. That's fair. We'll take it. 1 success.
All right.
Oh, we're in a bar, though. Well, technically, we're in a bar, but this isn't bar, like, streetwise bars, I wouldn't imagine.
No, it doesn't apply here.
Nah, this wouldn't count.
All right,
The
so
secret
like-
medical facility on the 3rd floor of a bar? I don't think that
Like-
counts.
Tie this guy down to a chair or something so he doesn't try and book it.
sure. So
Well, we locked the door, and it's the only door in here, and he's not a vampire.
Yeah.
So,
he is
That is
yours. He is yours to do with as you see fit.
oh, you know what? We're hunters.
Oh,
oh.
look. Humans who got exposed to the dark, and now we have to. I don't care. God, every time one of you guys shows up, you end up in a ditch in fucking
Probably.
Scarborough. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Scarborough. That's awful. That's
right.
rough. That's a hat on a hat.
Because you touched the dark. Ugh. I get paid.
I got paid too.
I'm sure.
That's how we afford me
Okay,
muffins.
We also get paid. Anyhow, so with my success in intimidation, just kind of like point the gun like on his nose and be like, I have some questions about the people that are strapped to the beds in this room.
What about him?
Where'd they come from?
Well, there's always homeless looking for a job.
Oh.
Are they all homeless?
Does Toronto have a lot of homeless?
Fair point. Where are you
Enough.
getting the leaves from? The mixture, son.
I don't know.
Where's it from?
I just get told to process it.
Who brings it to you?
Someone who works for the boss lady. She's got this dude with a Brooklyn accent who does drop-offs.
What's his name?
What is my character's name in Vampires?
Tony
Tony.
Fugazi.
Oh yeah, Tony Fugazi.
Tony Fugazi. And I gotta turn to the rest of the
Cassie's
group
dying.
and be like, write it down. we got.
Yeah, no,
Tony Fugazi.
Kimber pulls like his notebook out of his backpack and starts writing this down.
Good, he's
Little
an asshole.
stickers on it.
Tony Fugazi, I forgot.
Where is the manager of this club right
He's
now?
at- Well, he's not exactly a normal person now, is he? He's sleeping at home.
Yeah, where's home?
What the hell should I know? I'm not paid to know.
Is it Ontario place?
I don't. Maybe.
Well, hang on. I have a thing for that.
Is it Ontario Place? Are there a bunch of vampires sleeping at fucking Ontario Place? Is that what they're doing with the Sinisphere now? They got a whole bunch of vampires stuck to the ceiling, like,
Gosh,
hanging upside down like vampire bats.
in a giant globe. Just
I don't fucking know.
Cool.
I got a thing called Strings of the Heart. The first trick of making someone do what you want is finding out what they want and promising it and threatening it or offering it.
You like money.
Yeah.
You like money.
You like money, and I bet you like being alive even more. And I tap my gun on him.
Yeah, I do.
What else could you tell us about the folks what pay you here? And maybe
Okay,
we'll
look.
let you leave with your life and your money.
All right. Look, the guy, the girl doesn't. The fucking prince doesn't come around very often. She lets the boss of this place run everything. He used to be a right-hand man, then she got pissed at him and she demoted him down here, and now he works here.
Why'd he get demoted?
He did something that pissed her off. I don't know. He doesn't like to talk about it. He's a fucking arrogant asshole. Thinks he's better than everybody.
What's his name?
And what's his name?
Hang on a second.
look on your face, Connell. I'm dying.
Aldrich. His name's Aldrich Bentley.
Oh, that's
What a name.
that's a terrible name.
Oh, he's a Bentley.
I don't think his mum liked him very much.
Aldrich Bentley. And he just turns to the group. A Bentley. Well, he's fancy. All right.
Kimber writes down in the notebook, it's like, Bentley, name or car? Question mark?
Aldrich Bentley.
Aldrich Bentley.
My aunt had a dog named Bentley. That's what it is.
Hey, wait, Bentley's also the name of a store at Eaton Center where they sell purses and luggage and junk.
Well,
What?
It's actually an old
Is it
English.
that?
It's an old English name, but yeah.
I walk
Bag
over
store?
to,
Question mark?
I walk over to Colt and go, all right, you keep interrogating him. Maybe start getting him to get these people unhooked and get them out of here. I'm gonna head downstairs and see if there's anything in the basement that needs dealing with.
Okay.
And then I'll be back up in a few minutes.
Byron, I will tell you that, okay, just to save time, you head down to the basement, just the usual stuff that you would find in a club basement kind of thing.
Right.
kegs and
I,
stuff.
I just quickly text upstairs and go, have you guys started getting the people out yet? Because I'm going to pull the gas mains.
yeah, I think it's
Good
a good
man.
idea. We've got to start getting people out.
Yeah, I'm gonna persuade this gentleman to start unhooking these people and start getting them out of the building and explain to him that he's on a schedule.
I can help. I
All
would
right.
like to help.
It takes you guys a couple hours to start getting people out of here, and unfortunately, we live in Canada, so the sun is starting to set.
It's
As the
it's
last-
October. It gets darker quicker.
As it gets on to the evening, getting closer to 5, 6, 7-ish, as people are coming out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the doctor's name while we're here doing this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have a name for him.
Yeah, name for this gentleman.
It's
Uh,
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Okay.
Jeffrey.
His name is
Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
Tailing.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
My friend Jeffrey. What's his last name?
Smith.
Jeffrey
Smith.
Smith.
Dr. Smith. Is he a doctor or is he a nurse?
I had my license revoked.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mr. Smith. If you could get these kind gentlemen outside the building and across the street promptly, and then make yourself scarce, so when we call the police, you're not caught. And we are on a schedule, if you could do that timely. And don't forget, Mr. Smith, that, manners are free. A please wouldn't go amiss.
Hey, pick up me muffin. You better eat that. I
I'm
won't.
eating your fucking muffin!
Okay, at the muffin comment, Kimber absolutely loses it. And he's like, no, okay, you know what? I need to say something. Are you so morally bankrupt that you decided that you wanted to profit off of Toronto's most vulnerable people? How could you could do something so much more with your skills and talents? You could be doing something good. How could you?
Yeah, what he said.
Can I roll big numbers for that? Because I
Sure.
have big numbers for that.
Big numbers.
Yeah, get it. Go off, King.
What would you like me to? I could roll. What would you like? I've got foreign presence. I've got what else? I've got 3 in my inspiring merits.
Yeah.
I've got empathy, expression, persuasion. What you want? You tell me. I'm rolling it.
Expression. Presence,
Expression.
expression, and
Yep.
including your inspiring ability, which let me check what it does. Inspiring, which is a merit you have.
I've
Yes.
got
Yeah, presence plus expression.
Now remember, you want to pull the gas mains. You don't want to bang him. You don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
spark while you're at it.
I'm just pulling them.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So that's presence and expression, and then was there anything else?
No, it's just that you can legitimately change this person as a human being.
How do I only get 1 success with that?
1 success is all you need, Cassie.
It's a
All
human.
right.
We're good.
He's an ordinary
Fine.
human mook. You just
Fine.
kind of see this overwhelming sorrow look upon his face as this man, whose name I've already forgotten because he's so
Jeffrey Smith.
Jeffrey Smith.
Jeffrey Smith.
As
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey looks, after I got my license revoked, I didn't know how to raise money anymore to give myself something meaningful, to make a mark on the world, and I turned to the wrong people. One place after another, and I just kept falling downwards. But you, random person whose name I don't know, you've changed me.
It's Kimber.
Thank you.
Don't
Nice to
tell
meet
him
you.
your name. God damn it.
I think I'm going to volunteer somewhere, perhaps overseas,
Yeah.
to make a difference.
That might be a good idea.
That's a great idea.
It's still a
You
lot
can
of
do
things
it.
that
I
need-
believe in you.
There's a lot of people
And
that
you know-
need COVID relief. It's still a problem, you know. Wear a mask.
You know how you can make a difference? By getting these fucking people outside.
Yep,
Today,
let's do that.
Jeffrey.
They are all out. They are all outside, and as
Okay.
as Byron finishes cutting the gas mains and planting explosives,
I don't plant explosives. All I do is I grab one of the bottles that has the highest alcohol content.
Yeah.
I rip a rag. I soak the rag. I walk outside. I open the door. I'm stuck in the middle with you.
Can I light it with my cigarette?
so you walk as you're walking out. You see a young club goer kind of going up. Oh, nice! The club's open. Bam! This is a balloon of fire rocks him off his feet. He goes, "Holy shit! I guess it's closed."
It's just been foreclosed on. You may want to leave.
Yeah, he runs off.
We found a spider.
So
Burn the whole thing down.
It's really big. Really big.
fucking spider.
Really
big.
big spider.
Australian huntsman spider. Yeah, one of these
Alright.
big
Yeah,
ones.
big fucking thing.
The group of you head off,
This place is lit.
having lit this fucking place on fire.
Okay, so Mike, as we're starting to leave, the moment I put my hands on hands on the steering wheel, I invoke Feet of Mist, so that way no one can follow us.
Fair enough. Now, do you all want to leave right away, or do you want to see who drives up?
Oh, that'd be a good idea, because the manager would be called, wouldn't he?
He would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sure enough, a Mercedes drives up,
Oh, it's a Merc.
and the door opens. He parks it on an angle like an asshole.
Goes over
course he
3
comes
parking
out,
spots and the road.
Jet black suit, pale alabaster skin, pointed ears. His hair is kind of wavy and curly slightly, and it's slicked back. And he comes out. I hate everything that I see in front of me. This repugnant visage overwhelms me.
I mean, he should be rolling.
turn over.
I mean, out of character, he probably should really be rolling frenzy on account of it being on fire.
He's very upset. That is his frenzy. He's a deva.
Okay.
It's always beautiful.
God! Fucking divas. This is why I'm
Connell, if you don't know,
Run him
David,
over. Mythic in the chat. It's just like, just run him over.
You're here. No, but wait, you got people in the back of the car, though.
no, we don't.
Where
It's
do we
just
put
the
the people?
four of us.
It's just the four of you. Those
four of
people got taken away by the cops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of parked them in their gurneys on the other side of the road.
Called the police, was like, hey.
Called the police. There's like some people out here that don't look so good. Maybe we should go and take them to the hospital. He's gonna like, I'm wherever I'm sitting in the car, gonna turn over to Kimber and be like, "What's this fella's name again?"
Which guy?
Eldritch.
This one,
Aldrich
the
Bentley.
vampire. Bentley.
Aldrich Bentley, the one where you weren't sure if it was his name or the name of a car or the name of a store that sells bags and luggage and junk.
Are you
And
guys
wallets.
gonna yell his name,
They got
see if he
wallets
turns?
too, I think.
It's
gonna-
the name of an asshole. Run him over.
Are you gonna yell his name
Okay.
so that he looks around and goes, "Huh?" as you hit him with the car?
Mike, I don't hit him straight on. I drive towards him, but I hit the e-brake on the I fist tail around, so that way the back end hits him, and he's pinned between the Range Rover and his Merc.
Okay, who wants to yell
Holy
his
shit.
name first?
No, it was Kimber accident because it was an outburst.
It's Bentley. His name's Bentley.
Bentley!
Bentley!
Huh? He turns around, flicks his beautiful hair. Huh? As Byron drives up. Dexterity drive, please.
Can I give him creative tactician? On the-
Hang on, I gotta look something up. I want to see if there's anything you can do to enhance this roll.
Hang on. I've got a thing too. I think it's like pack dynamics.
Uh-huh.
I can anytime she participates in teamwork action, add +1.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw so Kimber's gonna say Bentley. I'm gonna huck a garlic bread, and then Byron's gonna smack and add another 1 to Byron's roll.
Fuck a garlic bread. I love
Fuck
that.
a whole garlic bread.
Okay.
It doesn't even do anything. We just do it for the prestige.
Oh no!
No.
Can I spend a point of willpower to re-roll that?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right,
Get it.
I'll spend a point of willpower to re-roll it.
Yeah.
There we fucking
And
go.
a 10! And a
Reroll
10!
1. Come on.
Aw.
Ah.
So,
Yeah,
That's 2 successes.
so he looks around surprised as this fucking Range Rover sideswipes him into his car, and he's now pinned, not in a comfortable way, as a vampire.
And I huck a piece of garlic bread at him.
And as he's just going,
This,
Bonk.
this transgression will be remembered as a garlic bread strikes.
it's at this point where I go ahead and I just hand one of the wooden stakes over to Colt and go, just put that in his heart.
You
Yep.
cannot get to his heart. It's pinned under a door.
Can I roll down the window and then get him?
As you roll down the window, he's just spitting fucking anger at you. You repugnant mongrel
going?
people. I am talking!
Stab.
Ow!
Yeah.
That
He
hurts!
said stab while he
I was
said
gonna say, I love the idea that Colt is just like he said, stab.
Oh, that injures me. I despise all of you. Who are you?
Heart. Stab.
Stop stabbing me!
Keep stabbing.
Hey, do you need another one? I got an extra. Hands it over to Colt.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're a dear. Stab.
I'm gonna just like go
Double
through. I'm gonna
stab.
open up like the sunroof,
You're
and I'm
not
just
rolling
gonna
to attack him, so you're just jabbing him with a stick. You know that, right?
Yeah. and I'm gonna open up the sunroof, and I'm just gonna like start pelting more garlic bread at him.
Hey, is it more effective if you stab him with the garlic bread?
No!
Double stab.
You're not rolling to damage
What if you
him.
stab him, take
What
it
do I
out, and
roll?
then
What
take
do I
the
roll?
garlic
You have
bread
to
and
roll
put
your
it in the
attack.
wound?
Hang on. Woo! I wish you guys got to him sooner, not at the end of the adventure. I want you guys to fuck this guy up all day.
It's like, you are stabbing me, sir. Stabbing again. Double
You!
stab.
Who are you, repugnant people?
Combo breakers. Stab.
Colt, Colt,
What
go in
Yeah.
just above the collarbone. You can just stab right down and you can get to his heart
Okay.
that way.
Connell, because you're using weapons, it'll be strength plus weapons against his defense, which is reduced because he's pressed between two fucking cars.
All right, so that's strength 3 weaponry. I've got a 2 in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I got 2 successes. Reroll 1.
Yeah.
None. Okay, so 2 successes.
All right. His defense.
Double stab.
Okay, what's his defense? You stab him, but it isn't breaking through him. But you've been stabbing him like 4 or 5 times, so it's you've just been going stab. And he's saying, "Stop it! I do not merit this treatment." And he starts ripping his arm free from the wreckage. He's starting to crawl out. I will have you by your genitalia, you repugnant, idiotic goons!
You have a dumb name.
You have a dumb face!
As he starts to move
I
up,
like
can
my
stab him in the
face.
dick.
Ah!
What?
Cock stab. People act stupid when they're mad. I'm trying to get them riled.
I I go, Colt, that's his crotch.
Yep.
Like,
Well, you
You
know
know,
what
leave
they
one-
say, the crotch is the heart of the face.
No, they
I
don't
don't know.
say that! He
Gonna
screams.
leave one in his groin and keep trying to stab him in the heart. I'm gonna roll again.
I gotta double check this guy's defense. Hang on. Let me see here. Lowest of dexterity or wits, which he has none, and athletics. Hang on. I gotta double check I did the math right really quickly.
We're on territory on foot.
Alright, cool.
Do I gain any bonuses from hunting ground?
Oh, I don't know. This is so silly. That's a
You're
very
playing with
that's
us.
that's
Of
a
course
very
it's silly.
serious that's a very serious question and a very silly moment.
Yep.
You have to invoke the right to make it happen. You haven't turned this territory into your hunting ground.
Fair enough. What about killer instinct?
Cynthia.
Oh yeah, 8 again rule on brawl and weaponry dice, so I can re-roll 8s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
It costs you 1 essence to turn it on.
I'll make that deal.
Okay.
Alright. Done.
All right. So his defense is actually 2, so it'll take away 2 dice from your pool.
Okay.
So I want you to roll your.
Can I take away those 2 dice because of my creative tactical stabbing of the dick?
You're not. It's not a teamwork action. You're just stabbing him.
No, keep throwing me
Teamwork,
garlic
he's
bread.
being
Garlic
pinned by
bread
a
is
friend's
not an
card.
injuring action to a vampire.
Maybe if it's his face, he's a diva.
He's been pinned by the cars.
The car action has passed. Now he's just getting out.
All right, fine. I got 1 success, but I can re-roll that 8.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh, dang.
All right.
darn it.
You stab him. Where are you trying to stab him?
I'm trying to stab him in the damn heart.
You, as he's
I
climbing
left
out,
1 stake in
his-
his dick, and I'm just
his-
stabbing him with the other one now, trying to like.
his mangled, bloody hands are clawing at the open window, trying to come at you, hissing. And you go, hey, what up? And you stab him downward in the heart. Ow! My beautiful chest! Stop it! And he's gonna take a swipe at you.
Fuck. Doesn't stabbing him in the heart with a wood kill him or something? What's going on?
Not instantly.
Not
You gotta. It will kill him permanently if you put him the fuck down. You gotta hurt him.
We gotta put him down. Right. Fuck. I'm doing this all backwards. I started with stabbing him. Oh, darn. I goofed it. All right.
Strength
beefed it.
roll. Okay, he's
Ah,
gonna try
beefed
and
it.
hit you. Oh, this is silly and I love it. I'm not even mad that we're over time. Ooh, shit. I got another one.
shit.
All right,
Oh,
so that is 2 successes to hit you. Connell, what was your defense?
my defense, I believe, is 2.
Okay. So that would have taken off. Okay, so I'm supposed to do that beforehand. So let me do that. So your defense is 2, which would have reduced my dice pool to 4. Still got me 2 successes in the roll again. So we'll just say I injure you for 2 damage as he claws
Okay.
at you, and that's 2 lethal. He's taking.
I go, Cookie.
Yeah.
Hand me an AR-15, please, would you?
Oh, I mean, sure.
I stand up outside of the sunroof. I go, hi.
Oh my gosh.
Are you rolling to attack him with the AR-15?
Yep.
All right, that is your Dex plus firearms. There's no penalty to hit him because he's both pinned and very close. But there is a 3 dice bonus to it
Oh, do I get a 3 dice bonus?
on
Where is my
damage
defense?
after
Oh.
the fact.
Oh, on damage? Okay.
Yeah.
I just
so-
go, hi.
All right, subtract 2 dice from your dice pool for that for trying to hit him because he is a.
I
this
got
is
the
a-
1 success.
All right, that adds 3 damage to it, so that's 4. You have shot him a lot in the fucking face. He is
All
very.
this like gunfire and blood, and Colt's just looking over at Kim, just like, "Oh, silly me! I'm doing this all backwards. I started off with a stamina. I should have been shooting him first."
I mean, I would have made
empty-
the same mistake. It's totally understandable.
Honest mistake. Honest mistake.
You empty a bullet in his immaculate face, which blows out one of his eyes out of the back of his head, leaving a clear channel. And he's still for a moment, and then he just says, "Ow!" hurt.
You have fucked up now.
Oh, you fucked up. I am not. I am perfect. He's trying to pull himself free from the waist up.
Oh wait, I got Warrior's Hide. What does that do for me?
Look, I gotta say, it's a little fucked up that you vampires are hiding out in Ontario Place. That's not cool. That's what kids play.
Yeah. It's so nice. Got nice parks. You got bonfires at night and roast marshmallows. It's such a great place. Why would you do that?
He's just kind of standing there, just his knees out of the pen, just looking at you semi-confused.
There's more ale.
It's a front. I'm not justifying my actions to meager idiots
Your
who
actions.
can't conceive of the greatness. Getting my foot stuck. I hate this. The greatness of our liege.
Oh, you
Your
mean the
greatness
tiny
is
little girl
gonna-
that's got little pigtails and stuff?
How do you know her? You are not fit to know even but what the color of her hair is.
It's
I have
white.
a lot of blood loss.
It's white, right?
We know all kinds of things, steak dick, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Steak dick.
Do I add anything using the cold python?
Not to your 2-hit roll. You will add it to damage 3. You'll add 3 damage to it after the fact if you hit.
Okay, so
It
that's
gets
still
defensive.
just a 5 then.
Yeah. So subtract 2 dice from that.
Kabow! Subtract 2 dice?
Yeah. Because he has
Alright.
defense.
Alright, so I'll roll 3 instead. Ah! Oh, hey, that's 1
Yay.
plus
Yeah.
a re-roll on one of them. Oh, 0. That's fine.
All right. So that's 1 plus the additional 3. That's another 4 bullets in his fucking face. So you fired another 4 damage worth of bullets. So you shot out his other. You shot him in his mouth and ruptured the bone and cheek around here. So now it's just this huge Glasgow scar.
Shut up! Bang!
I think this is the end. I'm getting away from you now. You're very mean people.
Absolutely
you
the
aren't.
kind of detective to yell bang while he shoots people.
Oh no, you aren't. I actually transform. I grab him by the top of my head with my clawed hand. I just go, please.
Is that your full wolf, half wolf form or your secondary one?
That would be the wolf man form.
Okay.
The Garou.
Yeah, because he can quick change.
Okay, so you quick change into Garu.
Yeah.
All right, so Byron, you shed.
So the suit now fits perfectly.
Yeah. You and you grab him and you squeeze. The clothes are gone. You fully turned into a wolf, a massive freight train of a wolf man, 8 feet tall in height, towering on top
Fuck
of
yeah.
this car. And he looks at you. And he just says, "Werewolf, I should have known. Only idiotic fucking rats were there." Boom. And do you hurl him away?
No, I grab him by the head and I just squeeze until I pop his head like a balloon.
Okay.
What was that? I didn't hear what you said.
He
He didn't finish his sentence, so no.
did not.
Now you do the
He sounded
stab.
a lot like. He sounded actually a lot like that. You know the Princess Bride. You know the movie Princess Bride, and there was the priest, and he's like marriage. That's what he sounded like.
You
just
are
now.
absolutely right, Kimber. He did sound like that priest. With
Or-
the big
now-
mutton
now-
chops, right?
Hang on,
The big-
let's
Yeah,
get that
that
steak
guy.
and stab him in the heart so that way he can't regenerate. That's how you do it.
Stab.
I
You
mean, I
stab him
re-
in the heart, and his body just shudders and stops.
Oh, gross.
And we just leave the body there as a message.
Okay. Do you all drive
I'm gonna
off?
I'm going to before we do that. There was that one eye that popped out. Yes,
Yes.
Yep.
I'm taking it.
Okay. All right. So we are.
I thought he turns to ashes and stuff when you take parts off of him.
Do you say that as you drive away?
I was gonna take a piece of bone and eat it.
Well, here's the thing. As you're all driving away,
Num num.
a hand starts twitching, and it jerks forward and starts clawing at his chest to pull the steak out. I gave him resilience 3 to survive this because I do not want this guy to die forever. I like him too much. And he starts clawing at his chest until he pulls the stake out.
Uh-oh.
And you just see him pushing this. You don't see it because you're all driving away. As he starts pushing his skull and brains back together.
He's missing an eyeball.
He is missing an eyeball. And there's fragments of bone being shoved into place. Teeth are in the wrong area. Until finally it's just this pile of mush that's twisting and twitching. And he just goes, I'm very thirsty. He starts crawling.
What?
Until he falls into the lake.
Oh, he's a lake man now.
Lake man.
So, we are at time. So that brings it to a conclusion. You have fucked up this guy and his place.
A conclusion.
I had a whole back half of a module for you all that we didn't get to.
That's okay. We could do it again some other time.
I have a feeling we'll be coming back to do this.
Well, I think so too, yeah.
He may come back for revenge. Who knows? But yeah.
Fantastic.
You have badly mauled Aldrich Bentley, and it may be many a moon before he appears back in proper full form. But yeah, with Resilience 3, basically he had 2 dots of Blood Vita, so he had to spend both of them to stop the 2 kill moves you guys did on him.
Vitae, honey.
Vitae, sorry. So he's just barely alive.
Fuck. Stab.
Stop that!
We're driving away, and Kimber turns to Colton and says, hey, when you called him steak dick, did you mean that it's because it was the steak that you put in his dick, or are you saying his dick was shaped like a steak?
I mean, it could be both.
The first one, son, come on.
Well, he did get squished. It could look like a steak now. It's just so flat.
I mean, I did hammer him into his car with our car, so it might look like that.
I do find it funny.
That's true.
His name was
Nah, that's
Bentley,
what
but
you
he
call-
drives a Mercedes.
If we smushed him in that way, that is what we would call in the business a tuna can dick. It's wider than it is tall.
Do vampires not roll soak twice against bullets? They don't roll. They don't roll soak. They just have the soak. That's why he's lasted as long as he has.
Yeah, vampires basically. If the bullet hits them, it does nothing.
Gotta fight.
So yeah, he was just really hard to kill. You head back to the Blazing Pines. You start driving back to the Blazing Pines trailer park to speak of what has happened, to talk to your pack leader, to tell him of the information you have about the Ontario Place location, and who knows, maybe more werewolves will show up, Sam, in 2 weeks' time.
Probably not 2 weeks, more than that, 3 weeks.
3 weeks, sorry, in 3 weeks' time, for the Halloween vampire game, where we will see the consequences of our players' actions.
Whoops.
Bentley got stabbed in the dick. He lives in the lake now.
Maybe we will have to fish Bentley out with a fucking harpoon. Who knows?
Harpoon.
He's a swamp thing.
It's gonna be a harpoon dick instead of a steak dick.
Yeah, it's the stick.
So he's
I have
surfing
also
turf.
discovered, upon a little bit of research, that Colt's car is a 1985 Lincoln. If people want to Google
Classic.
that.
Can we
It's
get
a
a
classic boxy
Lenny Satina's
car.
asking for Calidora's immediate reaction upon finding out what happened to the club.
What do you mean it fucking blew up?
Like the fucking emperor. Who's they? What the hell's an aluminum falcon? Trying to get this information from Bentley, and he's all muffled on the phone. It's like, oh, no, slow down.
They're all like, this is how it has to start. She has to immediately have found out what happened. Oh, God.
What do you mean they blew up the club?
Oh, But that brings our adventure to a conclusion. I hope you all had fun.
Oh yeah.
It's very fun.
That was a good time.
I fully intend to throw Bentley at all of you many more times until the comedic value of his suffering is milked for its totality.
Yeah, Shadow Crone and the vampire again. I want them dead. I want them dead.
But that brings us to a conclusion. Once again, if you liked us, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, on Twitch, follow and subscribe if you can.
Well, they can't subscribe on Twitch. We don't have monetization on yet.
What?
They can't subscribe on
sorry.
Twitch.
Just
They
follow
can't
us.
sub?
No, we don't have monetization yet.
All right, well, still follow.
Yeah.
Still
Follow
Yeah.
us.
because we're dual streaming and we haven't gotten that result.
Wow.
Until then, we will be back, as I said, in 2 weeks' time with Star Wars Let's Kill Vader, and then once more with Sam's vampire game where we see the fucking consequences of werewolf mayhem.
Haha, whoops.
It's gonna be a lot of screaming.
Explosions.
Long
Amazing.
explosions.
Maybe the vampires will take the fight directly to the werewolves, although they don't know where they live yet.
That would be dumb.
Yeah.
Who knows where this ongoing pissing contest between the two sides will go.
Uh-oh.
Until then. He knows them dead. Well, Bentley knows him, so he's dead. Was a vampire so close enough. And of course, we have to introduce our players, starting from the bottom to the top from last time, starting off with Sam.
I'm Sam, the production manager, and I've been playing Madeline, the baker.
Connell.
My name is Connell Macbeth, and I have been playing A1 Colt McGreary.
Cassie.
I'm Cassie D20 Love Chew, and I have been playing Kimber Sterling. Very good boy.
Yeah.
Byron.
Hi, I'm Byron, everybody. Today I'm playing Blair Talbot, the Werewolf of Wall Street.
I'm a Big Mike, your game master. We hope you had fun. If you like this, as always, please vote it up for the survey at the end of the year as we're getting closer. Although, probably we're all just going to want to come back and do this again anyway. Just fuck it.
I mean,
Suspicion we'll be back to
Just
this.
coming back and being mayhem werewolves. Until then, stay home, stay safe, and stay kind. We'll see you next time. Have a happy Thanksgiving, those of you in Canada.
Bye.
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 Bye.